Diploma in Eating Disorders. Course author, Mr. John Crimmins, CBT psychotherapist, eating disorder specialist. This video will outline some of the topics covered in our course on eating disorders. Everybody eats. We do so because we need to and because we enjoy it. However, some people go to such extremes that they harm themselves by eating too much or too little. Individuals with eating disorders tend to be intensely concerned with food, weight, appearance, to the degree that their health, relationships and daily activities are affected. The relentless pursuit of thinness. Hildebrook describing anorexia. Patients have a morbid fear of fatness and lose considerable amounts of weight. This is achieved by dieting, vomiting, laxative abuse and over-exercising. A severe anorexic spends her entire existence tormented by her desire to eat and her inability to do so. Some of the characteristics of anorexia are obsessive-compulsive features, depressive symptoms, preoccupations with food and weight, excessive dieting and/or fasting, secrecy about eating or dieting, food shopping or cooking for others, food rituals. Bulimia. Unlike people with anorexia, someone with bulimia may be able to keep their weight closer to normal. This is achieved because, even though they aim to lose weight by purging or ingesting laxatives, they are also actively binge eating. This is a process which entails eating large quantities of forbidden foods and then making themselves sick, purging all the food from their system. In bulimia, the normal eating pattern of 3 or 4 meals a day is replaced by regular binge eating. Binge eating is compulsive and usually takes place in a frenzied and furtive manner. The first half of the binge is often pleasurable and exciting. The second half of the binge is experienced as being unpleasant and self-punishing. Because binging reduces anxiety in the short term, it is highly addictive. Some characteristics of bulimia: depressive symptoms, low self-esteem and self-loathing, substance abuse or dependence, eating normally in front of others, secretly binging and purging, guilt about binging, fear of inability to stop eating voluntarily when binging, secretive food foraging and hoarding. Present-day society is not kind to the overweight woman. Thinness is overvalued and many women have an unhealthy preoccupation with weight and shape. Dr. Ann Leader. The following are just a few of the psychological problems which often plague those battling with eating disorders. Depression and suicide, feelings of helplessness, anxiety and self-doubt, guilt and shame, compulsive behaviors. The following are a few warning signs to watch out for. Preoccupation with food, weight, or appearance. Making excuses during a meal why she is not eating. Strange food-related behaviors, for instance cutting food up into tiny pieces or playing with food on plate. Eating an excessive amount of food in a short period of time. Strict dieting following eating binges. The following are some of the typical thoughts that many people have when they are suffering from an eating disorder. No one loves a fat girl. I'm not even losing weight. Weigh yourself again. There are laxatives over there. Get it out. Look at my belly, I'm such a pig. I hope that apple was worth the calories. Eating disorders are treatable. People do recover. Chronic diet cycle. We feel fat and tell ourselves that we must do something about it. We go on a diet and restrict the amount we eat. At some point, we begin to feel the deprivation. We feel angry and rebellious. We eat as if our local shop is going out of business tomorrow. We regain the weight plus some more. We feel guilty and badly about ourselves. We begin the diet to end all diets. All over again. Attitudes to food. How often do you divide foods into good foods and bad foods? Let yourself eat forbidden foods. Eat in secret. Talk obsessively about diets, calories and fat. Forbid junk food from being in your house. Feel guilty when you eat dessert. Count fat, grams and calories. Use words like pigging out. Qualify your eating with I shouldn't have this, but. Eating disorders are not about food. We need to understand what a woman is saying when she uses her body to express difficult emotional issues. Why is it safer to say, I need to go on a diet, rather than, I feel hurt or upset or in conflict? Susie Orbach, fat is a feminist issue. Learn about your own attitudes. Keep a feelings chart for a few days. Each day, write down the positive and negative thoughts that you have had about the food that you eat or the food that you want to eat and don't. This will help you become aware of your underlying beliefs. The information contained in this video is only a small amount of the fascinating knowledge that is imparted in the full diploma course. We hope you will enroll on the course and we look forward to meeting you soon.